this year being the year of the pig. Who's a pig here? So just a small piece of the puzzle, exactly, okay? So for the pigs, you're looking at possible advancement around career, finances, maybe even business. You have what's called the 8-seat energy, and that usually also means good acknowledgement that you're kind of pushed to the forefront. So you also need to be ready for this. So there's advancement in career, finances, business, or whatever it is. But if you're not internally, mentally, spiritually, or emotionally prepared for more opportunities, then you're also gonna just see it like, passing through your fingers. So now that you know, all you pig or boar, year of the boar or year of the pig, born people, then you have to be ready. Gain your self-confidence so that when the opportunity comes, you see it for one, and second, you seize it. See it and seize it, okay? Pig-born people, you also have the blood knife energy and the sword edge energy. So a bit of a double whammy here in terms of health, but it means you're prone to injuries, you're prone to accidents. So what I normally ask my clients to do is, especially metal-related injuries. So if you're cooking, be really careful when you're chopping. You don't want to chop off your fingers. When you're in the car or when you're traveling, I would do more protective rituals. So I strongly believe in prayer. I have a prayer. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a good time to travel or a bad time to travel. Every time before my plane takes off, I do my protection prayer for traveling. And you can also do a meditation, especially if it's like a long distance travel, do some sort of a meditation to keep yourself in a protective energy, right? Protective bubble. One thing, it's a generally pretty good year for the pig. One thing that you want to be mindful of is this mantra. Maybe you want to put it on a sticky note. Pride comes before a fall. It can be a fairly good year for you, except the ego mind might take over a little bit more. Well-intentioned people might come to you with advice, with guidance, but you're like, oh, no. I think I'm going to do it this way. I know what I'm talking about. So not wanting to be open to other people's guidance or opinions might actually work against you this year. And so especially around money, I want you guys who are pig-born or born in the year of the boar to be extra careful around your decisions around money, especially if it's rash, if it's uncalculated. So just be careful with that. Just a tiny thing is the way you come across might be a little rash to people as well. Again, you may be well-intentioned or maybe not so well-intentioned, but what you say, how you write your emails, for instance, how you convey your message to people might rub them the wrong way. And you have to be really careful, especially in a career setting or in a business setting. You may or may not realize how harsh you've been or how blunt you have been. People really don't want to hear it. And to a point, a little bit insensitive. So you don't want to lose that connection in your society just because you're kind of, not to say standoffish, but like insensitive. So it's more to say, okay, step back. Do I really need to say this? Do I need to write this down and send it in an email, right? Just think about that. Relationship-wise, you may feel more argumentative and you hold on to little issues. And so in Chinese, they would say 小事做成大事, a small molehill becoming a mountain, right? So that is another theme that's going on for the pigs. But overall, as long as self-awareness is there, it can be a very strong year for you guys, okay? Whether it's a Grand Duke or not. Oh, before I forget. So the pigs, you are hit with the Grand Duke energy. But it doesn't mean it's a bad year for you. It just means you need to be smart about how you navigate the minefield. So again, Inner Feng Shui, outer Feng Shui are the two main ingredients that you need to do if you're hit with a Grand Duke. Well, everyone needs to do it, but specifically if you have the Grand Duke, that will be your fallback plan this year. And I can tell you, so my husband's the year of the dog. So just last year was his year. It was he was hit with the Grand Duke. But because obviously I Feng Shui my home, and he does his meditative practice, and I do rituals for him as well. Career-wise, it's been like a huge jump in his career last year. So if anything, this is motivation or inspiration for you guys, you pig-born or boar-born people. That Grand Duke is, fine. You have the Grand Duke on your back, but you have tools to deal with the year. Okay, everyone does, but this is specifically for those who are worried about the Grand Duke. Because in Chinese astrology, people are like, oh my gosh, I'm hit with the Grand Duke. Even astrologers will tell you, oh, it's a bad year for you. You like hunker down, like, don't do anything and just ride out the year. That's not necessarily the advice that I would give you. It can still be a great year for you if you know how to play with your cards here.